What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode. Today, I'm going to be talking about the struggles of a business owner. Now, this is not something that a lot of people talk about, and I don't like talking about it too much because I don't like to be negative. But I feel like it's really important to highlight things like the struggles, because when you see other people that are doing the same thing that you're doing, and you see just their success, all their highlights, like on Instagram, any social media, on their, how they're doing, you see that their business is booming, but then you feel like they have no struggles, and then you look at yourself and you're struggling all over the place, and you're like, wow, like this, how can I be more like them? Like, it doesn't look like they're struggling. But the truth is, everybody struggles, right? So when you find people are doing the same thing that you're doing, in this case, business, building a business, being an entrepreneur, and you see them talking about their struggles and how they're overcoming these struggles and how they just navigate all these things, I feel like it helps out. So I wanted to do a series, and I wanted to start today about struggles of a business owner. So the struggle that I'm going to be talking about today is the first one that I feel like every business owner has, or even before you become a business owner, you have this, which is self-doubt. Self-doubt is something that I think everybody has. I mean, I am a very confident person, specifically when it comes to business. I'm also very confident with things that have to do with my hands. Like, if somebody tells me I can't open a jar of cookies, I'm like, I know I can do it. I'm super confident. No matter if I have to break the damn jar, like, I know I could do it. Everybody that knows me knows that if they bet me something, like, if we make a bet, like, I'm gonna do the impossible to win this bet because I believe in myself. But even though I have such confidence, high confidence, and I believe in myself a lot, I still struggle with self-doubt. And in business, especially because, I'm doing business stuff every day, all day. So it's bound to happen, In the beginning, it was a lot more doubtful because, I'll go back to, my first official business, which was iDetail. If anybody that knows me knows that was like my first official brick and mortar business. I opened up a shop. It's an automotive shop. And yeah, in the beginning, I thought, I was going to open up. People were just going to start strolling in and I was going to get flooded with customers. But the truth is that didn't happen. So I was doubting myself, like, do I not know what I'm doing? Like, how do I, these are other kind of struggles, but just in my head, I'm doubting just my ability to make this business work. Which, that's just the beginning, because let's even fast forward. Like, after I got, which it took about 2 years. So 2 years is a long time for me to actually start bringing in customers and making an actual business out of this place, making a living, being able to actually support myself. I was able to move out eventually, but I was able to, buy things for myself. I wasn't depending on my parents. At this point, also, I was 19. So I was still living with my parents. And even though I didn't have that many responsibilities, which I actually had a lot more responsibilities than your average 19-year-old, it was still after the 2 years that I built, the business enough to kind of like sustain itself. There will always be struggles where I would doubt myself. I would hit another plateau and I'm like, wow, I don't know how to get out of this, or like I will struggle in a specific section of the business and I'm like, why am I having so much trouble? Like, I just didn't know. And then, like I said, back then I was really young and I used to look at other places, other shops, and I'm like, I see they're posting all the time. It looks like they're really busy. They're doing celebrities' cars. I don't have any celebrities that come to my shop. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And that carried on to so many different businesses. Even like there's some businesses that I really struggled to even get my first few customers, and I'm like, I had no idea. Like, I thought that, like, I was okay, and that I was good, and I was gonna be able to make it happen. And these questions, when you hit these problems, I feel like there's always that question to yourself. Like, you question yourself, like, am I actually good enough to even solve this problem, to overcome this problem? Like, am I even good for business? Like, was I supposed to do business? Or maybe, that question in your head, like, should I just go back to a regular job? And for me, my answer is super quick, and that's why for me, I just, I'm so relentless to coming back from these doubts, because since I started, there was just no question. Like, nothing was gonna stop me from, accomplishing, what I wanted, which was building a business, building, a legacy in the business world, and that's huge for me. So it's so important to me to, like, eventually, retire my parents and help out so many more people, and especially people that are starting a business. It's so important that when that self-doubt comes in, I always go back to, like, why am I doing this? And there's just only one answer. There's nothing wrong. I mean, everybody's going to doubt themselves, but for me, there's just one answer. And the answer was just like, I have to overcome this. I have to overcome this. The self-doubt is just, it's something that hits you, but you got to know the answer. Like, okay, I'm going to let it bother me. And then you have to know that with that answer, with your goals or with your dreams, you have to take that self-doubt and use it to improve yourself, your mindset, your business. And that's kind of how I've always, especially now, as time goes on, I've been dealing with it a lot better. Every time I have some self-doubt, instead of letting it affect me in a negative way, I ask myself, okay, how can I solve this? How can I improve whatever I'm doubting myself on? And nowadays, just, there's so many resources that I feel like having that mindset is really important. And like I said, I just wanted to talk a little bit about, like, that, because I just feel like it's super important to realize that self-doubt is just something that's going to happen, and it's normal, and it happens to everybody, no matter how successful people may look on Instagram, or on TikTok or anywhere on the internet. You're always going to have self-doubt. All these people have self-doubt, but it's just about how you react to it. And to me, I mean, even today, every Tuesday and Thursday that I try to make these videos, like, I doubt myself as to whether I'm going to be able to do it or not. Like, can I actually, like, go forward and accomplish this goal that I have, which is posting every Tuesday and Thursday for the rest of the year? It's only April, and I've been doing pretty good, but I'm doubting myself. Like, maybe I can't do it. Maybe today is the day where, like, I just don't do it. But I'm like, you know what? No, let me just fix this. Let me, these are my notes right here, for videos. And actually, I have a whole drawer full of notes, but so I don't know if you can see it. Literally, like, I'm trying to plan better now, and I'm trying to just every time I have this doubt, I just try to use it in a positive way. So I can actually make something good out of it. I could turn it into something good, which is kind of the mentality I've had for a while now, and it really helps. Like I said, nobody's perfect. I'm far from perfect, but that's something that really helps me out, turning every negative thing into a positive. Like, something negative happens, okay, how can I make this into a better situation? So anytime I have some self-doubt, how can I turn whatever I'm doubting? How can I improve in this area? Should I take a course? How do I make more time? When it comes to videos, for me, is how do I set up my life? Maybe I have to wake up earlier. Maybe I have to schedule better. That whole excuse about I don't have time, I don't believe in that. I myself spend a lot of time on social media sometimes, and I just kind of like go into this hole, and I'm just on it for a little bit, whether it's for work or not. But sometimes I just start getting distracted. I could use that time to, set up better, plan out my videos better, batch, content. So there's just no excuse, you can always turn it into a positive. So this was a little bit of a longer video, but I really wanted to talk about some of the struggles. I mean, I could sit here and talk for 5 hours about all the struggles that I have, which that's why I'm going to make it a series. This first one, it was about self-doubt. I'll talk about something else on the next one. You know, I want to really hit different problems, how you can overcome them, whether it's resources, financial, you know, there's just so many different things, you know, even success, you know, that's a struggle to some people, but we'll leave that for last on how to actually approach success. And I'll say success when, for example, you launch a business and you get the money that you wanted, and then, you know, now what comes with that money. But like I said, that's a whole nother episode. So thank you guys. If you stay this whole way, thank you so much for watching. And again, I'm making a really big effort to post every Tuesday and Thursday and make videos each and every time better. I have some really exciting news that I'm gonna I posted on my Instagram. I just got a content loft, so I rented out a loft in Miami so I could shoot more content. I'm gonna have a podcast area. I'm gonna have a photo shoot area. I'm gonna have a place like a kitchen so I could do cooking videos, because I've been wanting to do cooking videos, but I just now I'm gonna have the place to do a lot more content. So again, stay tuned, because this is just the beginning of a lot of things that I have planned for this channel and for you guys. So if you guys are real ones and you guys stick with me, you guys will see that this is I don't plan on stopping. So thank you guys for everybody that watches. If you have any struggles that that you overcame, or that you can, you know, give some tips on, please comment below. I want to know some of the struggles of entrepreneurs specifically, or any struggles. Just comment below. Make sure you like the video, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. All right, I'm not gonna say this again. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys on the next one.